and welcome to the first episode of season 2 of No Bra Required, where you can feel free to be free and let it all
hang out. We made it, y'all. We made it. Yes,
Season 2. It is a momentous occasion.
It
We
really
have been
is.
on sabbatical for a very long time. We are so grateful to be here. We brought some bubbly for the occasion. So we're just gonna open this and pour a little something in celebration of our first episode of season 2. This has been a labor of love for both Bri and I. Woo. So we gotta pop champagne in celebration.
And listen, y'all, not only we've been doing great things, in our sabbatical. We've been, making new moves, making new money, making new connections. We are grateful for Timber Sound. Look at the elevation,
Look,
though.
can we shout
From
out
last
the
season to this season.
Look
Look
at
at the
what we're doing
elevation.
here.
So shout out to Timber Sound and No Bra Required and everything that we got going on.
And we have a crew this season, guys.
We do.
It's a whole bunch of people in this room that you can't
First
see.
of all, when you follow us, you will definitely see the team and see what they got going on and follow their pages and it's
We'll
all
make sure
support.
that we link
It's
all of that
love.
information down below so that you can check out what everybody's doing, because the thing about us is we associate with people who are doing great things. Absolutely. And we want to make sure that we acknowledge all the great things, because when it comes to putting together and having a vision come together, it really does take a village.
It does.
It's not just one or two people like we sit here with our little iPhone camera. No, we're a whole production. So we want to make sure that we acknowledge those who have come out to help us in a major way.
Absolutely.
This is amazing for us. We're just excited to be doing a season 2.
Okay.
Season 1, it was a labor of love. We was figuring it out on the fly. We didn't know what we was doing. We did not know what we was doing.
And then if you've been following us, you realize that this is season 1 was not just the first time that we had attempted No Bra Required. You know what I'm saying? We've been at this for years,
because this
like,
was
for
pre-pandemic.
This was pre-pandemic. This is like 7 years in the making.
It
so,
really is.
That's just a testament to say, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? You never know. And if you keep going, the time is going to pop.
And it's one of those things where we are here. We started this venture in an effort to inspire other people, because it's like, you got to do it. Do it depressed. Do it sad. Do it unknowledgeable. Do it with the seatbelt off. You just have to jump in, because you're not gonna have all the answers. You're not gonna know what you're doing all at once. But the thing is, you have to start somewhere, and that's something that we want to be an inspiration to others. Like, we didn't know what we was doing. We was just two people who had an idea. I brought the idea to Brittany all those years ago. Like, I want to do this, and she was like, "Let's do it."
Day one.
We didn't know how to do it. We didn't know how it was gonna get done, but we figured it out. And the thing about it is, the amazing thing about when you have a vision, when you start to put your foot forward, the pieces fall into place.
They do.
They always fall into place.
And that's really, manifestation is best.
And we are going to do a whole episode on that, because we are both firm believers in manifestation. I listen every morning to things that get me inspired, because what you think about, you bring about. And that is what is so important to us. So we get ratchet and shit.
We do.
Let's be clear about that. But we also understand the importance of what your mind is focused on.
Exactly.
And thoughts become things, and you have to be intentional and set goals and all of that stuff. So therefore, we combine, I think that's what sets us apart. We combine ratchetness with also knowledge and information about how to manifest things. We are both very centered, and we
are everyday girls. We're not elaborate, super high end
We're
or
best
the
of both
other.
worlds.
You know what I'm saying? We're the best of both worlds. We're right in the middle. We're regular, round-the-way girls with, some knowledge and some
We
hood
from
and some
Chicago.
period. Okay?
So you gonna get a little of that.
In case they didn't know, we from Chicago.
Absolutely. just so we're clear.
Right.
Just so there's no confusion.
And we definitely bring that Chicago thing going on. So,
absolutely.
Tune in to us this season. Go back and watch last season. Go and follow our social medias because it's going to be a ride.
Absolutely. You can find us everywhere on Instagram and Facebook at No Bra Required, on TikTok at No Bra Podcast. Also, No Bra Required on YouTube. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah. We are going to have some amazing things going on. It's all about elevation. Like, look at the set.
The set is
from first season to second season. Like, it's amazing.
It's fine. Like, I'm just impressed with just people with like minds. Like, God really does put your tribe together.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's not always blood. It's not even the people that you grew up with that be who you make your money with, who you can trust, who it's the tribe that God puts, the energy that God puts together with you,
Absolutely.
So I'm grateful for my tribe. Everybody that's here, like, y'all are my tribe. I love y'all. We are, listen, it's nothing but good vibes. I just feel it.
But
it's
good
really
vibes.
Good.
So
really good.
Shout out to DJ Blue and
Josh. Come on,
of
Josh.
Timber Sound Solutions. They're going to be the voice of God today.
Yeah.
I wanted them to be on camera, but
be on camera.
I don't always get my way.
Want somebody on camera.
I don't always get my way.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it ain't about you. It's not about you. But as we transition, what the fuck have you been up to, bitch?
Girl, so, I mean, life is good. You know what I'm saying? It really is. I have a beautiful condo you've been to. It's nice, ain't it?
It's very
cute.
High
as fuck, Atlanta. Thank you.
Yeah. That's a show in itself. The cost of living has drastically increased.
Oh my God. I'm definitely paying $2,000 a month.
Ridiculous.
But and then, like, outside of, as opposite as it can be of last season, I have a bow. I have a man.
Come on for the bow.
I have a man.
Shout out to the bow.
So that's what's been up. My kids have a new venture. It's a lemonade stand called Lemonade Kids. Watch out for us. We just got our LLC. We'll be, trying to get these youth to use better conflict resolution skills.
That's awesome.
So look out for Lemonade Kids coming to you soon. And then, Sweets, we'll be rebranding and refocusing on that later on in the year. So look out for Sweets Factory as well. Cannabis cocktail company.
Yes.
What about you, girl? Because,
girl,
last time we talked, it was something, and then now I feel like it's something else.
Girl, life be lifing, and it's like when you think that you have shit falling into place, God be like, we ain't doing that no more. So it's been quite a while since we filmed. It's probably been over a year.
Yeah.
So me, I am the serial hustlerpreneur. I'm always gonna find a way to make things work. I have been in transition for a very long time. I am hustling, getting my life. I have God bless me with a new car this year. I'm super excited about that because my old car
died on you.
It didn't even die. Like, it still worked, but it's like that motherfucker ain't working the way it's supposed to work. So God has blessed me with a brand new car, my very first brand new car. So I'm super excited about that. In the love department. Okay, so remember I told you.
To say, let's go back to that.
So I told you about my little friend that I had. We've been talking for like 3 months.
Been talking, so that means that it's still present.
No.
Wait.
No.
Been talking as in past tense?
Well, here's the thing. So we got together a few weeks ago. We talked about him. I told you how awesome I thought he was and such.
Yeah.
So we had a conversation like last Monday. We video chat. That's our primary method of communication. And he has ghosted me. He has ghosted me. So yeah, so I haven't talked to him. I have texted him, called him, reached out to him on TikTok because he found me on TikTok and started following me. So of course I followed him back. I have heard not hide nor hear of him
Since last Monday.
last Monday. About we're at a week and a half. And you saw how
okay,
into
so you've
him
been
I
talking
was.
to him for 3 months. Let's get the scenario.
We started
down,
talking
right?
in December.
So because I have to analyze his thought process.
Okay.
And fellas, y'all could help me too because I'm like,
yeah, we're gonna get Josh and Blue in on this conversation.
So the primary method of communication is FaceTime.
Correct. He's an Android person, so it's Google Meet, but yeah, it's video chat. It's video chat.
Yeah. And have y'all
done the deal? We have not.
Oh, bitch! Look.
But see,
Why do we care about him? I don't understand why we care about him.
Because here's the thing:
he is not important.
No,
he has not deposited nothing into your.
That's not how I operate, though. I'm more about. Here's the thing: doing the do is the last resort. It is the last phase in the Matrix. Because for me, I want to get to know you.
The last phase.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What if you like this? What if you like this person? Right. Right. The last phase.
Yes. Yes. Because I'm a firm believer.
Y'all hearing?
I'm a firm believer that I am about an emotional connection first. Because
That's
at the
perfect.
end of,
but 3 months of FaceTiming me, nigga.
Hold on.
You lost your goddamn mind. You FaceTime me for 3 times. 3 months. You for 3 months.
But we have also interacted in person.
Yeah,
it's not
but
like
we
it's
ain't
exclusive.
Fucked. So my thing is this: 3 months we ain't fucked. What is the?
But I'm not looking for that, ma'am. We're different. See, that's the thing too.
Because he was looking for that. Because that's why he ghosted you.
Okay, here's the thing though. Okay. Hold
That's
on.
why you.
But here's the thing: it's not like he brought it up. And here's the thing. Here's the thing too.
Number one, you said he was shy.
He is. But here's the thing: the funny thing about that statement that you made was, I was about to introduce that idea into conversation because our conversations aren't sexual.
No, bitch. If a man wants to deal with you, it is no hesitation on physical contact.
Listen, though.
You're talking about introducing it into the conversation. Introducing it to the conversation means that there never was a conversation about physical contact.
We've talked about sex before, but it's not the main topic of conversation.
It should be.
I don't. But that's not me. He does. Like when we went out on a date.
No. He should be on the phone with you.
Maybe I'm telling just old
you
school.
No. Even if you were old school, he'd be like, "Oh my God, you're so beautiful. Look at your lips. I want to kiss you. Oh, I want to hold your hand. I want to bring you a flower. Oh, you smell so sweet. Let me buy you a perfume." Listen, this nigga ain't saying none of that shit. Okay, he's not saying none of that shit. So he literally is like, blah 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 blah. I work, blah 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 blah. My kids, blah 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 blah. This shit, blah 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 blah. And it ain't none of that pertaining to. I want to touch you. I want to hold you. I want to squeeze you. See, because after first of all, in the first 2 weeks of a man courting me, and he ain't physically like, ooh, ooh. Bitch, he's cut off.
Okay, so let us.
What kind of Sagittarius is this? Because I don't understand.
I'm different.
Borderline.
Okay, so we're gonna get the perspective, and just to give context in this moment.
Hell no.
Josh and Blue are both married men.
Yes.
So, from the married man perspective, going back and recalling the dating life. Right, because Blue is literally a motherfucking newlywed. How long you been married? A week and a half. Josh, you just celebrated an anniversary. How long you been married? I'm telling Tara. Oh
4 or
Lord,
5
I'm telling
years.
Tara, I'm telling the wifey. You don't even know. She just put up a whole post. No, we
Okay.
not. No, we not.
Okay.
Okay, so
No,
we have both end of the
seriously.
spectrums. We have a newlywed husband, and we have a husband that has been in it for a little minute now. As far as what a man's thought process is when he's dating someone, like I said, we were about 90 days in, and it was consistent communication on his part and mine. What has happened? Why would a man ghost a woman after 90 days of consistent conversation?
Tell me. Tell me, nigga. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Let me tell you something. Because y'all know me from last season, right? Y'all know I was dating, right? So yeah, no. Because
Hold on.
I've had time to analyze a nigga and what he gonna do and
But
what
ho-
he ain't gonna do.
But here's the thing with you, though, and I'm not asking you. I'm asking Josh and Blue.
yeah.
However, your boo has been in the background for years. So even though you were out here dating, you always had him in mind. So let's be clear. Yeah, bitch. We gonna tell the truth because that's what our episode is about.
Wait, it's
telling
not
the
even
truth.
about. First of all, let me tell
He
you
always
something.
been in the background.
He was
And I
in the
don't wanna
background,
hear
but
from
we
you.
were dating other people.
Yes, you
We
were.
were dating other people.
But
We had
your
other
mindset
situations.
was always with he was was your person.
He was.
So even though you were dating, you were really, to be honest, you were really just dating to fill that time up till you two reconnected.
I still analyze these niggas while I was.
I'm not talking to you though. I'm asking about the male perspective. Did I not just ask Josh and Blue?
Because y'all gonna perspect with me.
After 3 months,
Yes.
I mean, more than likely he was already in another relationship.
Okay.
And another one, like you said, like you ain't showing interest that you want to be sexual.
I have shown that interest. It's just not the main topic of conversation. It's just a situation
So
where
okay, this is what I want to know.
this bitch
What
can't
the
shut
fuck is
up.
the introduction that you was trying to give him sexually? Tell me, because let me tell you something. What the hell did you do?
Telling the truth.
Okay.
Because right, and don't sit here and try. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
Let's hit this sexual introduction.
You're right.
It wasn't a sexual introduction, but our conversations would sometimes refer to being sexual. And here's the thing.
What did you say? Did you say I want to suck your dick?
No, I'm not that forward.
Oh, so then he didn't know what you was talking about.
Okay, well then I'm not that forward. Now, granted, I'm a very sexual being. Now, in the
didn't know
spirit
what
of
you was
full
talking
disclosure,
about.
I have not had sex. It's March. I haven't had sex in 2 years. So, therefore, I have not had sex in 2 years.
See, I can't stand. We trying to get your guy.
It's not because I didn't want to have sex. It's just that
It was a spiritual thing. I know.
at this point in my life, I'm 42 years old.
what?
At this point in my life, I want to have a sexual relationship with someone that I have an emotional connection with. I'm not out here popping pussy on a handstand.
Express that to him.
But you don't have to
Yes.
pop pussy on the handstand.
Express that to him, and then he.
No, we
You
had that
expressed-
conversation
wait a minute.
very early.
Okay,
in the
so you
beginning.
expressed to him that you had not had sex in 2 years.
Yes.
Red flag,
it's
bitch.
not- but it's
I
not-
would have ran.
First of all, it's not because I can't have sex. It's not for lack of trying.
No, why did you tell him that?
Of course not. Everybody.
I wouldn't have never told
I'm
no
an
man
open
that in
book.
my life.
I'm an open book. Like
Okay,
I'm just
and that's
somebody.
fine.
who-
But what I'm saying is, in dating, what you have to do, number one, is withhold some shit, because telling somebody you didn't have sex in 2 years,
I like motherfuckers to know what the fuck they
and
getting.
that's cool when y'all get to that point. Because
We've been
I'm not
talking
talking
for 3
to.
months.
He ain't reciprocating no action.
Damn. Yeah, take a sip on that. Both of you sip.
Hey, you sip on one.
I'm just saying,
Take a sip on that.
I am a give and get type of it. Okay, Like you give,
See,
you give.
this is the free spirited bitch
Like,
of the group.
yeah,
She's the
no,
more,
no, no,
and
no.
it's funny because we're both free spirits. We're both
Mhm.
the things that we have in common. We're both from Chicago.
We are.
We are both Sagittarians.
We are.
Who, for the most part, are free spirits.
We are.
We're flower childs, but however, you know, we also, because my best friends, I have 4 of them, but 2 of them happen to also be Sagittarians, and they're a little different from me as well. So, you know, I'm more reserved. I'm more conservative. In public, I do have a wild side.
Well, first of all, don't say you're more conservative. Like I'm not that bitch. Okay.
Oh, bitch.
What is?
I'm more conservative than you. My point is, the point is this.
You know,
I am just a little more reserved. You know, we are no bra required. If there was who gonna wear a bra and who not, I'm gonna be wearing one because I always do. This motherfucker might not. It's hit or miss over here.
for what? Why
It's
would I
hit or-
wear a bra?
See, this is what I'm
Unless
saying.
I don't.
But
want
she
my
just proved my
titties to
point.
show.
Anyway, and we do have to get to our topic, so we're not gonna dwell on this too
Well,
long.
I was about to say, that leads us to our topic because, bitch, you're toxic as fuck. Like, I would not date you. You are toxic.
That's
You
not our
literally
topic.
first of all, when a man shows interest in you, he wants to have sex with you.
That's fine.
No, it's more than fine. You have to be on the receiving end of that. And if what you're talking about ain't leading up to say, and I'm not saying you got to be like, oh, I want to fuck you, I want to, but it's a physical thing.
It is, and I engage in interest. And when we were together, when we went out on
And you
dates,
didn't notice that he wasn't engaging in it.
he was. We were at a restaurant though, like, but we were.
I'm talking about on the phone. Is he saying
He's not.
so? Then you should have knew. That's
Okay.
your fault. You put
Okay.
yourself in a position to be ghosted. And
Okay.
I love you, and I'm saying that with love. However, you got to read these men. They is not playing with us.
Okay.
They let us know in the first couple of weeks what they feel.
And here's the thing about that. So I met this other guy.
Shit. You think they won't?
Listen, it's always somebody. I met this other guy. He was very assertive. I won't say aggressive. He was very assertive. Like, oh, I like you. Oh, this is what I want. You're pretty. You're this. You're that. So he's a little bit older than me. So it's like,
Oh, yeah, because you are cougar of the year.
I wouldn't say cougar. First of all, I'm not old enough to be a cougar. I would say more on the Puma
No,
spectrum.
40 plus is
No,
definitely cougar.
bitch.
Let me tell you something. And you definitely a cougar if you dealing in the 20s and you ain't avoiding it. You the cougar.
haven't
You're
done
taking
that in a very
Let me tell
long
you, if you had
time.
children, your son would be almost 20.
But here's the thing. I don't be seeking out these 20-some-year-olds. They be checking for me.
Now, let me tell you, ain't nothing wrong with it. Play.
I do not seek out
Play.
nobody in their 20s.
Listen, you can play all day. At the end of the day, you ain't you.
But I'm looking for something more secure
Okay.
at this phase in my life.
So no more little babies.
I mean, they're good for they have
You
their
know, they got their
They have their
purpose.
purpose. But so while we're on this
Oh
topic,
no!
stop.
Like the old daddies.
Anyway, while we're on this topic, we're gonna move into what we're talking about today, which is
Okay.
truth.
Okay.
Because the thing about it is, while we're on this topic, we're talking about people telling their truth
Mm-hmm.
and being honest about where they are. So a lot of things have transpired in pop culture in 2024. We talking about Cat Williams, who was on Club Shay Shay, who that video has like 50 million views, far surpassing any episode that he had previous to that. And then on the heels of that, we have Who the Fuck Did I Marry? Risa Tisa on TikTok.
Yeah, that was
Sharing her 50-part
was-
series
Okay.
about the man that she married who was a pathological liar.
But in his defense, he did have bipolar disorder. So
He hasn't.
Explain that for the people that don't.
Which one?
What the TikTok thing
Okay,
Okay.
so the TikTok thing. So there is a user on TikTok. Her name is Risa Tisa. She decided to share her experience about a man that she married that she, in hindsight, found out was legitimately a pathological liar.
Well, not in hindsight, because the bitch had all the
No,
red
no, no, no,
flags.
no, 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 no.
And I say bitch lovingly
No,
because
no, no.
if
I'm
Risa
not
Tisa
saying
reaches
that.
out, listen, boo, I love you. I listened
I'm not
faithfully.
saying that, but it's just as a woman, when a man comes into your life and he's saying the and doing the right things, we all have the propensity to be jaded and fall in love, especially if a man start paying bills right off the bat. Because what we have to do is, and the thing that I think that has connected with the public with Risa Tisa is her honesty. Because in the beginning, in her very first video, she said that she was going to tell the truth regardless of how it made her look. So therefore, she's honest about how she moved in the situation. And in hindsight, because hindsight is 2020, she saw some of the things that should have gave her pause but didn't. And on top of that, it was a pandemic. So therefore, yes, there were things, but again, and she said in one of the videos, because I had to rewatch it. She lives in Atlanta. She from New Jersey, but she moved to Atlanta. So I think that's the thing also that captivated a lot of people, especially for me, because when she was describing like landmarks, and I was on Riverdale Road and the NCR building, so I know all of these landmarks. Like he worked in Gwinnett County, and I lived in Riverdale, and all this stuff. It connected because obviously living in Georgia, we know those things. But I think that a part of it is, and that's part of telling your truth. It's one of them things where when a man comes in, especially as women, real women, who have been so deprived of genuine like manhood, it's something where when a man come in because he paid for the tire right off the bat on their first date, when they decided to quarantine together, he started paying bills immediately. So when a woman is accustomed to a man being
a fuck nigga,
a fuck ass nigga, and a man is like, I'm gonna pay the bills over here, then yeah, you get caught up in that. So I'm not gonna fault her for that. But however, she did the relationship move very fast. So you should watch the series because it has had the internet in the
now that you've
chokehold.
given your synopsis, let me say something. Because even though I enjoyed the entire series, and I went back and I rewound episodes and I did all of that, that's cool, you know what? And I fuck with her genuinely. However, I have cut niggas off of paying bills. Yeah. So you telling me that you are so insecure as a woman that a nigga paying bills overshadows his lying.
I don't think that it's insecurity.
Overshadows his inconsistency.
He wasn't inconsistent.
He was inconsistent.
No, here's the thing.
Okay, so he had an answer for everything.
No. That was after
you gotta
the fact.
First of all, you gotta, number one, women should not be in committed relationships unless they fully love themselves. Because when you do not love yourself,
she didn't say she didn't love herself.
No. I'm saying, I didn't say she didn't say that.
But
the proof is in the pudding. When you allow someone in your space, your sacred space, when you love somebody, this is your sacred space. When you allow somebody in your sacred space that goes against everything that you would do for yourself or to yourself, then you are insecure. And I'm not saying that it's insecurity like I'm putting her down, but there is an insecure part of her that did not feel like she deserved that man. So she held on to him no matter what the hell he was bringing.
Here's the thing you have to consider also, though. This is the thing you have to consider. And that's something she said because, again, sometimes when you watch something the first time, like it's just... up here. But then when you rewatch and you re-listen, you gain some more understanding. It's the same thing watching a movie. If you watch a movie the first time, like, you're looking at certain things, but then when you delve more into it, you see other things that you didn't see the first time. So going back and rewatching it, it was something where the thing that we do have to be mindful of, the pandemic started like right after they started dating. So everybody's world was in a whirlwind at that particular moment. But the thing that she said that really kind of like, yeah, I see where she's coming from is she said she was doing video diaries simultaneously while all this stuff was going on. But she said she didn't have any reason to disbelieve the things that he was saying. So when he was coming at her with information, she hadn't caught him in any lies at that time. And at that point, he had never done anything to make her think that he was lying.
Yes, he did. When the information of the house did not match up with what he was saying.
But
let me tell you, sometimes it take a couple of months. I'm not saying that all women have the vision or should have the vision of God. But I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, after a couple of months of him quarantining with you, he then said, we going to buy a house. When the house situation didn't come to pass.
But he had an explanation for that. And here's the thing. When she went to the website and it said under contract, she assumed that the under contract was for them.
Let me tell you something. When I go rent places, right? If I'm looking for a house in Atlanta, Georgia, because we know it's scammers around, right? When I go on Zillow, or okay, let's just say I found it on rent.com, right? Rent.com. I go on there. I look at the house and say $1,600. Right? Mm-hmm. Talk to the people and they blah, blah, blah. Yeah, $1,600. I still go on Zillow. I still Google the address. Because guess what? I don't know you, sir. You could be telling me anything.
But it
I don't
says
believe
under
nothing
contract.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't say my name on contract. It doesn't say your name.
Not gonna do that.
On contract. Guess what?
On Zillow, it's not going to say that. It's just going to say under contract.
No.
So therefore, if a house is under contract, she had that. She was in contact with the realtor, and the realtor.
Once the realtor told her, who's he under contract with?
Because he said he was working with.
Okay,
his
let me
friend.
speak to him.
Okay, yeah. See now.
No, let me speak to him today. We're buying a house. We got to get out of here. Let me speak to him today. Matter of fact, I'm calling him right now. What's the number?
Yeah, but that's what you have to understand.
Babe?
That's where your
what's
Chicago
the number,
come
babe?
in.
What's
Chicago,
the number, babe?
We not taking people word for
You
shit.
said what? No, hand me that paperwork. I need to see. You can't play.
No.
We're talking about a house. We're talking about a nigga telling me he finna buy you. What was the car she wanted?
The BMW.
The BMW.
X5.
Now, mind you, she wants a BMW. He says, I'm gonna buy you a BMW. The BMW never materializes.
Correct. But that's further on in. That's when she's pregnant.
I don't care. Let me tell you, it wouldn't have been no pregnant because once the house, we would have figured it out right then. That day. Pregnant. That day. Under contract, all right. Let's see the paperwork for the contract. Oh, you can't show me the paperwork for the contract? Why can't you show me the paperwork for the contract, babe? Maybe I should call the realtor, babe. Matter of fact, let me call the realtor right now. You said what? What are you talking about?
Okay, what you have to understand,
there is no man with no dick on this earth.
Yeah.
No money on this earth that's gonna make me go against my common fucking sense.
But you have to understand, and that's the thing that as Chicago bitches, we have to understand. When we're from Chicago, we ain't from Missouri, but we damn sure close. It's the show me state. Like
Bitch, I don't hear shit. I see everything.
Okay, but again,
you hear me? Don't tell me nothing. Don't say you're gonna do shit. Show me everything.
But again, every woman is not like that.
She should be. But if she was wise.
But that's the thing. It's not that she was wise, because even he said she was intelligent. The point I'm trying to make is,
what do intelligence have to do with wisdom?
Again,
I can read, but that don't mean I understand.
The point I'm trying to make is,
I fucking
she's in a
read.
situation where when you grow up in a certain type of
Me no speaker, no English.
when you come from a certain type of environment and you're conditioned to have a man lead and he's saying this is what he's doing, then at a certain
Really,
point,
I feel like you justifying the situation for a bitch to be dumb. This is the truth here. We are not giving no niggas no pass, no men no pass in case you're not a nigga. You know? But we're not giving no women no pass. Because they ain't giving us no damn pass. But he ghosted you. And you didn't opened up and you didn't say what you had to say and you didn't put your pussy on the line and shit.
I didn't put
and
my
this
pussy on the
nigga ain't
line.
even.
I did not.
He didn't
For
even.
the record,
He
there was
didn't
no
even
pussy on
reel
the
in
line.
the shit. 90 days? I have never met a man who came across me and said, 90 days? I have never met a man. And let me tell y'all something. 100 pounds ago, I still had never met a man that ran across my aura and was like, ooh, I'm going to make her wait 90 days.
I'm not saying he said wait 90 days. And
No, because guess what? He withheld the dick. He definitely withheld that shit because if he wanted to give it to you, that nigga would have made time, even if it was 30 minutes.
Listen.
He would have said, you know what, shawty, I'm right down the fucking street. I got in between my next car repair. I'm coming to tighten up your load.
You should have watched that movie.
No.
It's not a 90-day rule. It was
no,
not
she doesn't want this.
Listen,
I get it. She don't want this in the forefront. She don't want to. First of all, femininity is sex. Like, I'm reeling you in with sex. Even if I don't fuck you right away, but I'm reeling you in with sex, right? If that nigga don't want to fuck you, he's fighting that shit,
It's
bitch.
not
Them
that he
little
did-
flippers is going.
For the
He
record,
like, no.
it's not that he didn't want to fuck me.
No, bitch, because if he wanted to fuck you, he would have. Because
That's
you
not
was
just
ready.
up to him. I wasn't ready at first.
No. You're not going to tell me that you introduced sex and then going to say, I did not want to have sex with him. I introduced sex to him. I said I was interested in sex with him, but don't touch me.
I said it's been 2 years. Hello?
I didn't say that.
No, first of all, you knew you wanted to
Okay,
have
we're not
sex with
gonna-
him when you saw him.
We're not gonna let
You knew you wanted to have sex with him when you saw him.
We're not gonna let me discuss.
So my thing is this.
We're not gonna
90 days later, okay, let's just say you do want to be all prudish and shit. Like you ain't never fucked nobody before.
It's not being prudish. Hold on.
She's
First
lying.
of all, let me
She
be
wants
clear.
to be prudish, talking about, okay, 2 years, blah, blah, blah.
That is not being. First
At
of
the
all,
end of the day, when you meet a man who you are willing to sacrifice that 2 years for, and he makes you wait 90 days.
he didn't make me
Yes, he
wait.
did. Because he would have gave it to you. He would have suggested it. Even if it was late night, he put them kids to bed. Come sit on this month. You hear what I'm saying?
He works at night.
Okay, he works tonight. In the morning when I get off, come sit on this month.
Okay, can we? Cause
Let me tell you.
oh my God, this bitch
Let
is
me tell
on
you.
one. No more
you.
champagne for this motherfucker.
I ain't even drunk hardly none.
She didn't let me get a word
No.
in.
I am in full Bri mode.
Certainly.
You hear what I'm saying? Because what she doesn't
Clearly.
understand is that damn dating shit, I did it. I'm the best at the dating shit. And what she doesn't understand is she better listen to me. She better listen to me. Because guess what? Ain't no... I have... let a nigga say you ain't want 90 days. You at... less. I let a nigga... less. He could act like he was forging a signature on something. That ain't your damn shit. Red flag, bye. But no, this was my mama's prescription. I don't care what you was doing. Less. I will let you go for less. And for you to tell me that you was so interested that you telephone FaceTime with a nigga for 90 days is ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Not at 40. Not at 40. At 40, I'm like, nigga, where the dick at?
Okay, that's you, and you're not 40. So let's be clear. We're at very
okay, at 37, I'm like, nigga, where the dick at?
Okay, that's you. That's you.
I don't
That's
understand
you.
what you mean.
That's you,
No.
and we are two totally different
Let me
people.
tell you, my man already knew.
Okay, can I say
so
something?
you're not going to wait for.
Okay, so can I interject?
I like you. We're together now. We're having sex.
You've been very dominant in the conversation. So can I say something about where I'm at in my life, period? Okay, at my phase in life, at this point, I'm not just looking for a physical relationship. I hear what you're saying. You're very different from me. We have different outlooks on life. We are at different phases in our lives. So therefore, you're looking for something different than I'm looking for. And as far as I am concerned, I'm not looking for a sexual relationship. You are a very sexual being. Here, you've talked. I know that you're itching to say more. I know. But the reality of the situation is I'm in a different place in my life.
So is that place non-sexual? I just want to know, is the place not? Because if the place is non-sexual, then I will back you up and support 100, even though I support your decisions. However, I want you to live in your truth. The truth is this: you want to get fucked, bitch.
At some point. But I am also not in a place in my life where I am looking
you
for...
You cannot be a woman and not want to get fucked. So you telling me he gave you all of that shit. He gave you the conversation on the phone. Listen, he did, right? He gave you everything that you said.
The Bri show.
This is what I'm saying. Guys, listen. He gave her everything she wanted.
No, I didn't say
yes. And then he ghosted her.
I didn't say
You know why? Because the one thing he wanted was not available.
I didn't say he gave me everything I wanted.
He did. He gave you the conversation. He gave you the attention. He gave you the consistency. He gave you the physical because you've met him. You've been in his presence. He lets you in on his the inside of his dealings, his workings, his everyday life. You guys related really good. You even threw out the coochie just a little bit so that he can get to the ooh. And guess what he did not do? Fuck you. I don't consider him at all. Why are we talking about this person? He does not exist. You had a phone conversation with him. He's not I don't know. I'm a different type of bitch. Okay. I don't know you. Ghost me. I was probably looking for a way out anyway. Like,
you okay, Shanté?
God damn. This has clearly become the Bri show.
No, this has clearly become the truth show. Because you sitting over here trying to act like your ass didn't want this nigga to pound town.
I'm not acting like that.
But you have to realize why he didn't.
But here's the thing, though.
You told him you ain't had sex too. That's a lot of pressure, too. But for a real man, he probably gonna want to knock the butt. Because now in his mind, he like, okay, 2 years. Do I really want to fuck up her shit and not deal with her like that? I'm not here to hurt nobody, you know.
But clearly niggas is here to hurt somebody because
because before you get too deep and I just fuck you and leave you alone, I might as well just ghost you so we don't even have to go that route. I could just leave you alone. We could save you the heartache. It was 90 days of conversation. You will be fine.
To be honest, Shanté, like, you know, it's been 2 years for him. Ain't no telling how long it's been for him either. I don't know if y'all talked about that, but
bitch, he's fucking.
Maybe he found somebody else that was.
And that's perfectly fine. But here's my thing.
Not to say that that you gotta lower yourself.
No,
And I'm never gonna do that.
Not lower yourself, but just like
But
said,
see the
yeah,
signs.
and for him to say, you know what, I ain't finna fuck you after 2 years. Somebody else gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah, because that's a responsibility. That's a virginity.
Yeah.
That's a virginity. That thing is closed on up on the there.
It is right and tight.
You know,
Now,
so
be clear.
the issue,
Right
the
and
issue,
tight.
and because some men would rather not the headache.
But again,
Because he don't know how you gonna be after that shit. 2 years, bitch. You pew them things.
first of all,
I don't know you because
first of all, I've never had
and
any
now you
life
gonna be
changing
in-
dick.
But guess what? You ain't never had no dick
Never.
after 2 years.
I
that
certainly have.
that you wanted. That
That's
gave
not
you
true.
what? No.
I go long stretches.
That
I can go long stretches.
That's giving you exactly what you wanted. He was physically your type. He was mentally your type. He was handling that shit because we was talking about this person.
We were.
Exactly.
And you know, I normally
So
don't
this-
talk about people.
and this
like,
lets
he's
me
probably
know
the first guy
that you
I've talked
really
to about
like.
him. And I talked to him about my therapist, which I normally do not talk about men
So
with my
guess what?
therapist.
She didn't let me in. My intentions are not pure. She is 2 years virgin. And she won't
But
me.
that make it even better.
No, it don't make it better. It might feel better. But after it's over, then what? When he realized he don't want to deal with you.
But again, as we are talking about truth, this is my thing. Be fucking honest.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the way you fucking feel, because as far as it pertains to me, I'm going to always be honest about how I feel. If I'm not feeling you, if I'm not fucking with you, I'm going to at least have the decency to be honest with you. Or like, hey, this is where I am. This is what's going on. It ain't working for me. I'm going to go my way. You should go yours. I wish you the best. That's the problem that I have.
Some people don't want that conversation.
But here's
some people would rather
but it's-
just rip that Band-Aid right. I would rather. Let me tell you,
But
I
we're
am an
talking about
avid
truth.
ghoster. Listen,
That's
I am an
that's
avid
not.
ghoster. Before I got into my relationship, let me tell you, I'm a Sag. You a
As
Sag
am I.
too. But I am one of them girls who the littlest thing will make me block you.
Okay, see,
And
I'm
the
not like
reason
that.
being is because I have to protect my energy. You know what I'm saying? If I see that dumb shit, like that dumb shit in the beginning usually be that real dumb shit later on down the line. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring me no... You talk about we was dealing with each other in the background. We was, because I'm not taking no shorts. You're
And
going to
that's
get your
perfectly
shit
fine.
together if you want. And that's this is a self-esteem thing. You know what I'm saying? We can't be looking for no men that we can't love ourselves.
And that's
You know
but
what
that's
I'm
not
saying?
always the issue because
Okay,
on my end, hold
deprivation
on,
has
hold
set
on.
in so hard that
Okay.
I'm gonna take any old.
Okay,
dude
here's
that
the
say
thing.
my
You,
lips are
you've,
pretty.
you've been very mouthy this
Yeah.
episode, but here's the thing. It's not a self-esteem
Is she trying to
issue with
shut me
me.
up?
I didn't try to shut you up, but you've been very vocal.
Mhm.
So I'm just trying to get in
I'm sorry. go ahead.
my perspective.
Which I respect.
Are we sure about that? You sure about that?
Go ahead.
Because you've been very vocal about
I mean, because
your
you wanted
opinion.
you needed the truth. You know what? And I really believe in
Here we go
divine
again.
intervention.
Here we go again.
Sometimes people need an intervention.
Here we go again.
You know
Here
what
we
I'm
go
saying?
again. I haven't been getting to word it edgewise, and usually I'm the more mouthy of the two.
Divine
Here's the thing:
intervention.
I can take constructive criticism because the reality about truth is it's all about growth, and I am not afraid to listen to someone else's opinion. However, what I'm not okay with is not being able to get my side of the story, because at the end of the day, you can express how you feel. But I also have a method to my madness, and we can often agree to disagree. Now, I appreciate your perspective on the situation, and it has given me enlightenment onto the situation. But again, for me, I have to do what's best for Shanté. And at the end of the day, what feeds me and what makes me who I am has got to always remain consistent. So I appreciate your perspective and thank you for sharing. And this may seem like a situation where it is gang up on Shantae, which I'm accustomed to. I'm accustomed
Girl,
to that.
bye. Oh
I'm
my
accustomed to
God. Here we go
that.
with the day. Okay, so let me tell you
See,
something,
here we go
Shantae.
again. I can't even say.
And while I
I
love
just wanted
you,
to say
before
what I.
you say thank you and do your thing, I want you.
I want to say my thing all episode.
So what I want you to understand is this was not me telling you. This is me letting you know that the flags are there from the beginning. And just because a nigga smooth talking, giving you some money, fucking you good, I don't give a fuck about no dingaling. You hear me? You could slang that bitch and I will still ghost you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? When I was single, babe. Not you. Because I love you. However, no, he already know. But what I'm saying is the red flags be there. And if you feel like you like this person, like yourself a lot more to see what the fuck they're offering, because they're going to tell you. Even you can smell bullshit. You a goddamn Sagittarius from Chicago and you telling me that you didn't know after day 20, after day 30, after day 40.
So y'all never met?
Yes.
No, they met in person. This is what makes it even worse.
Times.
I meet you in person multiple times.
Okay, well,
And we don't have a man. Josh, when did you keep your hands off your wife?
no, I mean, like I said, I guess now that I'm older, I can look at it from both sides of it. But like, definitely me, if I ain't had
You a single man?
and you ain't giving me that, like,
Who said
yeah,
you single? You're not single. You married.
yeah,
But did you keep your hands off your wife for 90 days? Did you keep your hands off your wife for 90 days?
He had a baby before he got married.
Chris, what's his name? What's your name, baby? Kenny. You got a wife? You got a girlfriend? Okay, so are you keeping your hands off of a woman that you're interested in for 90 days? I mean, your hands, like y'all ain't kissing.
That see, you're
Kissing leads to
It
sex.
takes two to tango. She didn't want to do it.
This is why I'm saying this is why he ghosted her. See, the idea that we're all coming to is he ghosted her. And this is the reason why. You know what I'm saying? He never was invested in having sex with you, because if he wanted to pursue sex with you, did you see the nigga? You seen him. He's fucking, he got kids.
a child.
Oh, he has a child. So that means at least he's fucked once.
So what she really, so I guess what she really saying is like, that was a blessing for you, man.
Yes. Who is he? He's no goddamn body. He is a fart in the wind. He is passing you by. He don't.
Okay.
And guess what?
we're still talking.
How about
We're
this?
Still talking. We're still
Hi,
going.
everybody out there.
We're still going. Okay.
This is my friend Shanté
Okay.
Nicole, and she is single and ready to mingle.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Thank you for tuning into the Bri Show on this afternoon, because that's clearly what it has been. Because I haven't even gotten to get
Because
any
you
of my.
over here lying, and the story is about the truth. That's all I'm saying, friend.
Here we go again.
You over here.
We're still.
You over here.
We're still yet going on.
Okay. You know
No,
what I'm
go
saying?
ahead.
I love you.
No. Continue.
Okay,
It's
go
about
ahead.
you. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Go
Come
ahead.
on. No. Let's continue.
All I'm saying is, ladies, do not let it take him taking you on a million dates, FaceTiming you every day, and making your ass. Because guess what? The truth of it is humans are sexual beings. And I'm not saying that you have to fuck everybody that you meet. But your person, the person that you would like to date, the person that you would like to be with, the person who you feel like is your match, they should be reciprocating that type of energy. They should want to touch you. They should want to kiss you. They should want to see you all the time. They should want to be around you. If this person is not showing that, then that is not your person. And if they ghost you, good fucking riddance.
Oh, she's done. She's done. Well, again, guys, thank you for tuning into the Bri Show. It has been a wonderful opportunity to have Bri give her opinions.
You know, I feel some shade. It's not just from the.
Yeah, we have some shady
Palms behind you.
Yeah.
I almost
So
said
I hope this has been beneficial to someone, because I feel like it has been the Gang Up on Shanté show on today.
That's because you're a brat.
Oh, we have more opinions. See, this is the realness. This is what you don't get at other places. The real deal Holyfield, and all you hookers and hoes know how I feel. So we have enjoyed entertaining you.
Thank y'all so much. We listen.
On this episode, I hopefully next time Shanté will get a word in edgewise. Cause she does have opinions of her own that are very valid. We didn't get to hear those today, but maybe next episode we'll get to incorporate those into the mix. Cause Bri clearly had a lot to say today.
Don't tell me no dumb shit and then expect me to be quiet. Like, you the one, she the one introduced the dumb shit and then gonna tell me, it's your opinion. Girl.
Okay, thank you guys. It has been an amazing first episode for some of us. Cheers to Timber Sound and no bra required, where you can feel free, be free, let it all fucking hang out.
Yes,
with hashtag no judgment. Don't know how real that is on today. Clearly there was some judgment on today.
It ain't no judgment, bitch. It's the truth. Now you either gonna live with it.
Here we go.
Or you gonna choose to dismiss it, and you gonna get ghosted in the next 90 days. Don't listen to me if you don't want to.
She's still going.
Don't listen to me if you don't want to. I'm not judging you. I'm telling you with love. If you don't listen to me, you're going to get ghosted in the next 90 days.
As always in parting, the glass is half empty or half full. It's up to you to decide which one. Also, be kind with your words. You never know what someone is dealing with. Your words can either push them over the ledge or pull them off the edge. Until next time, cheers.
Cheers.